That's cool, get it out. Get it out, bro. Whatever you gotta say, get it out. Just relax, don't lose your head. You don't need to fight, you don't need to argue.
What is happening, people? It's your boy Dom, and we are back again for another league game with Maida Villa. We're at the Pole Hill playing fields against CB Hounslow fourths. Now, again, like a lot of the games in this league, are playing against a new opponent. But before we do go over that, let's go over the lineup first. We've got Marco in goal. The back four is going to be Alexi, Ola, the captain today, Dalian, and Kyle H. Kaz and Maggie ahead of them in midfield, with Pedro, Danny, Carles and Cornell finishing off the team, with Ants, Ruben, the manager Rui and Kieran on the bench, and of course the assistant manager Richie, as always, to help sort out the team and get them working good, as Maggie here on the ball trying to play some nice football to start the game here. But again, a lot of these teams we have not faced before, so we've got to come in with full intentions, playing with a heart on our sleeves straight away, as Ola tries to loft the ball over to Pedro down the wing. Pedro's going to stay high with the defender, forces a mistake which Alexi is going to capitalise on. Good link-up play between Cornell, Alexi and Pedro. Danny laid off, he pops a shot and it goes wide, but within the first minute we've already had a chance. Some great link-up play shown there from the boys. And these are things that we like to see. Chances like that created eventually will lead to the goal. The boys just got to keep going for it. As you guys saw in the last video, haven't already, a big game against Star United. I'm not going to spoil the score in case anyone wants to watch it, but it was a top of the table clash, and after that game, all the games now are important and are must-win games. So no matter who we play, where they are in the league, how good they are, a win is the most important thing. So let's see what the boys have got in store for us here. Alexi on the ball. He's going to stay onto it. Finds a nice pass into Danny, who's in acres of space in the middle. And he sees the opportunity. He's going to pop another shot. And it forces a great save out of the keeper. Pedro going to pounce. Was thinking about pulling the trigger and shooting there, but not got the right angle. Tries to kite it back in. Well defended from CB Hounslow. We haven't so far seen a lot from CB Hounslow here. It's only been 9 minutes, so not a lot of the game's been played, but really all they've been doing is defending. And Kyle, fast off his line there, recovers the ball. Unleashes the other Kyle, both on the right flank, funnily enough. And Kyle, look at that, great step overs, gets past his man. If he's gone down there, I'm telling you, it's a pen, but he's not gone. Danny's let go for his legs. Kaz gonna try to take it, gets it past two and possibly for a corner, and he does win the corner for the Villa. But yeah, I mean, listen, there's the one thing for sure with our boys is they play with you know, pure intention, pure heart. And a lot of people would have dropped there where Kyle got tackled, but Kyle stayed true to his game. He stayed on his feet. But I think sometimes that does hurt us, because, you know, we get a penalty there. We're up 1-0 within the first 10 minutes of the game. Can change the entirety of how the game goes out. They didn't all a few mistakes in the back. Got them on the back foot now, and Hounslow with their first attack. They play a ball into the middle. Ola slips, but Kyle, who you can always trust in that back line, a veteran of the team. He's won the league with us. He's been here pretty much since the start. And he's seen those passes before. He's read the game. And he was able to get there fast on the mark and intercept what could have been a very dangerous attack from CB Hounslow. Maggie controlling that midfield from deep. Finds Danny. Danny's going to try to loft the ball into Pedro. Well intercepted from the CB Hounslow defence. And again, the boys in yellow, Maida Villa, my favourite team, controlling the game. Maggie lofts the ball over and it goes to everyone. Danny retrieves the ball. What can he do? Pulls the trigger and it's off the crossbar. Danny's been absolutely caning the CB Hounslow goal with shots in this first 15 minutes. Another great chance. You can see the crossbar still rattling from the power on that shot. But luckily for CB Hounslow, it did not go in. We continue to attack. Alexi from deep, driving. Trademark, we've seen this all before. Link up play of Cornell. Cornell links up back of Alexi. Alexi going to take it onto his left foot. He's going to fire. And that's the first goal of the game. You knew it was coming. With the way we've been playing so far, you knew it was coming. And that was a great worked goal there. Good link up play as well between Alexi and Maggie. Cornell, sorry. Look at this again. Into Cornell from Alexi. Cornell finds Alexi in some great space. Alexi just takes it onto his left foot And he fires it home. Great finish. Really well worked goal there. And here we go. Ref blows the whistle, kick off again. And the boys straight back on it. Keep the pressure high. Because everybody knows if you watch a game of football, 1-0 is never enough. We're not looking to get a draw today, we're looking to get a win. Danny, Kaz, Cornell, all the boys pressing up high, putting some pressure. Not allowing CB Hounslow to breathe one bit. And look at that. What does it do? It forces a mistake. And Maggie, through the absolute millions of bodies of CB Hounslow, still has the ball. Great link up between Cornell and him. Maggie, great Cruyff turn. Finds Kaz. Kaz again, just going to keep the ball moving. Keep the ball ticking away. Let the ball do all of the work. And you can really feel this pressure that we're putting on CB Hounslow, both attacking and defensively. We're not allowing anything to be easy for them in this game. Alexi finds Cornell, who's been involved in a lot of this game so far. Tries to find Cal on the right, but they do enough defensively. Can Hounslow start an attack now? Good ball over the top, but the captain Ola's got time on his hands. And a bit of a misplayed pass again. The defence, the two centre-backs starting off a little bit sloppy here, but Maggie. Possible push outs, but the ref doesn't think so. You can see Maggie's been working hard in the gym. The strength is 10 out of 10 at the moment. And that's why he's not given a foul for that. But play does continue. We're 20 minutes into this half now, so a good amount of time played. Both teams filled each other out enough to really know what they're about. It's just about getting the business done. Danny continuing to hound, work hard with Kaz alongside him. But they do find the ball through. And look at that, Maggie, defensive work. Great tackle, and it breaks up the play. Maggie so far has been controlling this entire game. Breaking down any sort of attack Hounslow tries to hit us with. Great link up again. Cornell, Danny, back onto Cornell. Finds Kyle, who's come from the right over to the left. Chops and turns, and look at that. Slots it home. What a goal. And again, Cornell involved in it. I think that's the second assist for Cornell. It starts with him here from deep. Cornell finds Danny. Danny back into Cornell. And look at that. The great... You got to really appreciate the movement there from Kyle. He's playing on the right-hand side. He's coming over. Brought some defenders over with him. Him and Pedro interchanged. It left some space open for Kyle. Cornell found him. And I mean, really, Kyle done the rest. But here we go. 21 minutes played in this half. To be ahead 2-0 so far, I think is pretty good. I mean, we've been dominating the game so far. The majority of the ball, most of the attacks. So I think 2-0 so far sort of makes sense. I just don't want us to get a bit overzealous here, because I feel like sometimes in the past we do tend to do that. Score a few goals, get a bit of a lead, and we allow the other teams to creep in. But the boys look like they got their heads screwed on today. Some good link-up play between the boys there, Kaz and Kyle. Cornell in the middle, who, to be fair, Cornell's been involved in everything today attacking-wise. He's going to bring the ball up a bit. Finds Kaz. Kaz going to let it run for Kyle. Kyle brings it in. Tries to swing that pass out maybe to Alexi, but passing lanes are cut off. Hounslow now trying to go for an attack. This looks a bit more promising for them, but great defensive awareness there from Daly, and just takes it out of harm's way. Finds the pass out as well from Kyle. I think that's a really underrated aspect of a defender's game. Making a tackle can always be a bit, a bit simple at times, but it's really making that pass after, not losing the ball, getting something creative going after. That's the true skill right there. We found a way with Pedro out left. He's going to take his time, allow the players to get up. What can he do? He's got two on him, and he skips past 1 and 2. Tries to find Daniel Canal in the middle, but the pass a little bit wayward. And Pedro, you can see he's gone down there holding his calf or something. Hopefully, non-injury scare. We all know how important to us Pedro is. And another massive tackle from Maggie. Kyle brought down. And you can see the ref was going to blow the whistle, but he said no after all. Does fall to Ola though. Ola trying to get past his man. He is tackled. CB Hounslow on the attack. He pops a shot from long. And he finds the one spot that Marco couldn't cover. And really all it took was one mistake. One chance from Hounslow here. I still do think looking at that was a bit of a foul. I think even the ref thought it as well. But you can see that Pedro did end up getting subbed off. That tackle was enough to send him out of the game. Big miss for us in the games ahead, since he's a very important attacking option for us. But nevertheless, we have a job to do today. It's only 2-1 right now. Cornell trying to get something going, trying to find Kieran, who just got brought on. But the boys are going to continue to press high, to work hard. Danny wins the ball. What can he do? He's got Kyle on his right. He's going to use him as well. Slots out to him. Kyle bangs one into Cornell into the middle. Cornell, what can he do? Pops a shot of his left foot and is at the keeper's hands. But that's something good there. That's some good link-up play. It's what we want to see. The ball spread out as wide to Alexi here. Alexi's got acres of space here to use as well. Crosses in and out, and he's absolutely cooked that number 14. Cooked him alive. Puts in a good ball as well, but we're not able to get anything from it. But you can see right now, from the flanks especially, we're very dangerous. Cornell popping into the pockets along with Danny as well. Right now, the play is really flowing really well. Kieran unable to get into the end of that one. Great tackle there from Kaz to win the ball back. He gets it there as well. Link-up play between him and Kieran. And look at this, nice tidy feet from Kieran. Slots through Danny, and Danny's taken down. And that is a penalty one for the boys. Really well worked there for Kieran, Kaz as well, the hard work, the tackles. And Danny with his nice trickery feet gets past one. Obviously he's brought down for the penalty. And it looks like the number 25 for Maida Villa, Kieran, is going to be taken. But you can see there, clear pen. I believe it's the number 6 for Hounslow, took him down. Kieran steps up for the pen. And I mean, I don't think anyone on this pitch doubted that Kieran wasn't going to score that. An absolute vicious shooter of the ball. Technique and power galore from that man Kieran. Great pen there. And that gives us a little 2-goal cushion again. Back to 3-1. Maggie again, who's been really dictating this entire game. Passing, moving, tackling, communication. He's been doing it all. And look at that pass from Cornell. Perfectly weighted to Danny. And Cornell, to be fair, has been on fire. May I even say that pass was De Bruyne-esque. Look at it again. Cornell, the perfect weight of pass. Not too close to the keeper, not too far away from Danny. And Danny, he's never going to miss from there. Slots at home. And Danny as well is on fire, bagging in, I believe, a brace, that is. Here we go. Hounslow trying to work the ball around. And the number 6, the defender who gave away the pen, trying to strike a goal, but in the safe hands of Marco. And Marco is going to look to send it long. Or maybe not. Finds Cal short. Back to Marco. Now he's going to send it long. Cornell, great touch there. Brings it down. Plenty of time. Finds Kaz. And Kaz is going to find Daly, who's just going to get rid. Possible shots of offside, but I think that's just the pace that Kyle's got. He finds Kieran in the middle. Kieran, he shoots. And a little bit too much on it. In those situations there, you just want to use the power of the pass. And just guide it into the back of the net. But it was a great chance nevertheless. The boys right now are playing some absolutely incredible football. And the defenders getting rid of any danger. Dalian is tackled. Maybe thought he got fouled, but the ref doesn't think so. And Ola's going to get rid. And finds a great pass with that into Kyle's feet. And Kyle, trademark step over, burst of pace. And look at this. Past the second. Shades of Gareth Bale here running around the opponent. That man Kyle, what a talent he has been for us this season. Cornell pops a shot from out wide. A little deflection. Something to scare the keeper about. And the boys here. What can we do? CB Hounslow on the ball. Bopping it around. Maggie again. Another interception. He's got pass 1, pass 2, pass 3. Maggie's doing all of it today. Finds Kaz. Kaz going to whip one. Into Kieran. And it's going to be given offside. And here we go now. CB Hounslow. 47th minute. Surely the whistle will be blown soon by the ref. Maybe we've got one more chance to score here before the half time goes. The ball's passed off, and maybe that's going to be the end of this half. Maybe not. The ref's going to let play go on. CB Hounds looking to build from the back. Kieran and Cornell pressing together. And Kieran steals it off the number 6. He's got Cornell in the middle. He's going to use him. And Cornell shoots. He was never going to miss from there, let's be honest. And that is the 5th goal for Maida Villa today. What a performance so far. And I mean, listen, this all comes from Kieran. This comes from the work rate. This is really what Maida Villa is about. When we really look to refine the fundamentals and the core of what this team is working together in cohesion as a team, pressing high up, using our aggression to force mistakes and really just break down the opponent, make the game easier for us. And what a half. It's Maida Villa 5, CB Hounslow 1. Let's have a look at what the boys have got to say at the halftime.
Boys. That wasn't a chance. One boys. You got it out? Yeah? Anyone? Boys. That's cool. Get it out. Get it out, bro. Whatever you got to say, get it out.
Bro, I ain't got a spare socks, bro. I'm on the little yard.
They can hear us.
Hey, shut up, boy. One voice.
Fuck, man.
Yeah?
One voice.
So, socks will worry after the game, bro. Yeah? Things like that.
We'll go pizza.
Forget about it.
And they ain't got legs.
They ain't got legs.
Boys, hey, listen,
It doesn't matter, bro.
control the game. We're winning. We're 5-1 up. Control the game. Slow it down. You understand? Know when to go, when to sit, when to play back.
Have some fun, man.
And let's relax. Don't lose your heads. We don't need to fight. We don't need to argue. This team is.
Pitch is massive. Wingers, make it.
Please don't argue.
Touch
The pitch is big. Yeah. What I said in the first before, just 2-3 touches in the middle. Take more touches. Yeah. The space is big. You got acres and acres, bro.
That's the element of surprise. You don't even need to
keep it 3 touches. Because it's big. So before the guy even comes to, you already passed the ball.
Maggie for Prime Minister.
Keep it 3 touches when you have to.
Oh
Yeah, but I didn't see you doing
Ankara
Ankara Messi in the middle.
Hey boys, also the pitch is the quickest way to move the ball is passing it because it's so muddy. Running with the balls, you know what I mean? You're slipping away. So as long as we pass it, their manager going to be stuck in the mud, twisting and turning all day. Yeah, just
Understand? Make the ball work for you, bro. You understand? Don't work for the ball. You make the ball work for you. You understand? Pass it. 3-4 yard passes, boys. You understand? Just bounce it around, and then when the long pass comes, you can do it. Yeah.
This pitch is wide.
Boys.
Keep moving it, boys.
Boys, kill off this game, please.
Yeah, kill it. Let's go.
Kill off this game.
No stress. Second half.
Don't go out there and try to sugarcoat because they're winning 5-1. Go out there and fucking kill this game.
Make it 10, please. 5.
Nah, I want 20.
Boys,
Another 5 goals, please.
Same again. Yeah.
Same again.
10 minutes for making 1, 2, 3.
And here we go, as the second half starting now. The boys are going to want to continue just as well as they were doing from the first half. If not, maybe score a few more goals. Let's see how it goes. But you got to remember as well, this is all about the league. And when it comes down to a goal difference, will make a difference. So the boys have got to make sure that they get as many goals here as they can to really help. Look at this, Alexi trademark dribbling. Goes past a few there before he's tackled. And look at the hard work. Danny, again, forces the mistake. I'm telling you, the key to our game is the pressing ability out with the boys. The pressure that they can create from that is immense. Kyle finds himself with acres of space, swings the ball into the middle, tries to find maybe Danny or someone else, but not able to. He's going to go off for a goal kick. Kaz with the throw here, finds Kyle. He does lose possession of the ball from the poor clearance of CB Houns's defender. He's able to win it back, and look at that, fancy feet as well. He's got Kaz beside him to use. And he's going to bring it all the way back into Cornell in the pocket. Finds Danny. Can Danny pop a shot? He's going to go inside instead to Alexi. And not able to get a goal. I think there they just tried a bit too much to make it look fancy. But again, I'm really liking what we've got going right now in the middle of Danny and Cornell. Interchanging, finding the pockets a lot. And you can see Kyle, the burst of pace there's immense. He's honestly so quick. Really leaves it to no chance for any attacker to grab the ball. And again, Maggie has been the main man in this game. Him and Cornell dictating play. Finds his way out left to Alexi, who's been running at this Hounslow defense the entire game, giving him no rest. He's going to get this possessed though. But again, straight away, Kaz wins the ball back. And a slip. Finds the ball from Danny. He finds Kyle through. Kyle on goal. And he pops a shot. And to be fair, that is the save of the game from the Hounslow keeper. What a save to keep that one out. Kieran from the corner. Swings one in. He's going to find Kaz. He's going to pop a shot. It's cleared. Into Danny. Danny's going to pop one as well. And that was the brace that we were looking for out of Danny. I believe earlier I mistakenly said he scored the brace. I believe I was talking about an assist he got. But there, completes Danny's brace. Drills it low. And it finds its way into the bottom corner. He's got a few goals now in his Maida Villa bank, Danny has. And the gaffer is going to reward him by taking him off for a little bit of rest and bring on the technician for Maida Villa, the number 8. aka Ants. There's a few bikers in the distance there riding behind. You don't see that every Sunday league game, that's for sure. Alexi again, he just doesn't stop running, this Alexi. That's why we call him the Gazelle. And look at that, wins what you'd think is a free kick as well, but the ref is going to give a corner instead. And obviously it doesn't go to nothing, otherwise it wouldn't have made it through to the edit, I'll tell you that. 53rd minute of the game. Still a good amount of time to be played. Got to see what the boys can do here still. Dalian, can he deal with this defender? He does well defending there. And he's going to find his way to Kaz. And Kaz, to be honest, he's all over the pitch. His engine is absolutely insane. He doesn't stop running, doesn't stop working. And he's always going to be involved in the game somehow. Maggie again, continue to create play. Ants slots a ball through to Kyle. And an offside is going to be called. But that's Ants' game right there. You give him the ball, he'll find the pass. And here we go. A sub made there. Ruben coming on. Another veteran member of the team again. Another member won the league with us. I believe that was 2 seasons ago now. So Ruben knows what it takes to be a winner. Especially in the shirt of yellow. Cornell again, working hard. Wins the ball back. He's going to slow it down a bit. Finds Alexi. The balls is just going to keep the ball moving. Possible offside shout. The linesman doesn't think so. Kieran, what can he do? Finds Ants in the middle. And Ants, trademark fake shot. He's got Kyle to his left. He's going to drill it and off the post. Kieran, he shoots and he scores. But the ref is now going to give the offsides. And that could have been a goal very easily there for us boys. Just double checking with Delino, making sure it was offside. And he did give it for the last one, to be fair, the one of Kieran. So he's definitely being fair of that one. A little bit of a wayward pass, but does find Kieran. And Kieran, look at that. The perfect pass into Kyle. Kyle beats his man. Will he fire it home? He tries to go in the middle instead to Cornell. And I do say this of Kyle. He is one of the best players we have at this team. One of the best signings we've made. But sometimes due to his own downfall, he's too selfless. He needs to be a bit more selfish, a bit more greedy. Fire shots towards goal a bit more. But to be fair, it wasn't a bad time to do it there. Passing to Cornell. He was in space in the middle. Yeah, Dalen brought back on for that man Cornell. He's been working ever so hard, Cornell. Give him a bit of rest. Maggie again. This man's he's been doing it all today, Maggie, honestly. Picking up in the middle. Breaking off play. And look at this. He's around 3. He's on the floor, but he stays up. He's so strong, Maggie is. He's got 3 more on him. Cuts in again. He fires it home. And how on earth has Maggie scored that? That defines all laws of physics right there. I have to see it again. A bad clearance there. Finds its way to Maggie. And Maggie's got about 3 defenders in front of him. You got to remember, he's playing defensive midfielder right now for our team. He's dropped on the floor in the box. He stays up. He's got 3 players on him, manhandling everyone. And just lets him run past and puts it bottom corner. That is a goal you'd see of a world-class striker right there. And Maggie, honestly, he's not just had a game. He is the game right now. He's controlling it in its entirety. And this is what we bring at Maida Villa. Some of these players, the quality they have is just second to none. It's just, can they put it together as a team? That's the real question. But yeah, 7-1 to Maida Villa. Absolutely dominating this game. Ants tries to swing and pass to Danny. You see what he's trying to do there. You can see the vision. Ants has got that in his locker, but not able to pull it off there. Dalian up high. Going to win the ball. And Kyle. He does win it. Into Danny. What can Danny do here? Tries to find Alexi, but he's dispossessed. And Hounslow, to be fair to him, even though they're losing 7-1, they're continuing to play. Not giving up, and you love to see that. A little bit of a pull of the shirt there. Surely that's a foul, ref, and he's going to give it. And look look at this. Maggie's going to come off and the gaffer, Rui, is going to come on. This has got to be one of his first appearances for this season, surely. It's not very often you see player managers these days in football. And look at the man himself. He's on the ball now. Uncle Rotti, Mr. Maida Villa. What can he do? Tries to swing one into Danny. Try to help him, gets hat-trick, and Danny's rocketed that just over the bar as well. We're making subs left, right, and centre right now. Cornell's going to come on for Kailes. Kailes, I mean, what a guy, man. Puts in a 10 out of 10 performance a lot of the time. So has Cornell this game, to be fair. Finds Kyle H out on the right. The gaffer, Rui, fires it. And a good save from the keeper. He tried to sneak that in bottom corner. You've got to remember, he's been watching from the sideline this whole game. He's been analysing where he can be a danger to the CB Hounslow defence. Again, good link-up play between Kyle and Kieran. Kieran on the ball now. Tries to unleash the gaffer, Rui. What can he do? Onto his right. Finds Danny. He's trying to help him get this hat-trick. And Danny again fires it wide. You can see what the boys are trying to do. They're really trying to help Danny get this hat-trick. Maggie again. Control and play once again. That's got to be interception number 1,000 by now. Uncle Rotti, Rui, finds the ball. The manager, the gaffer. He gets it from Cornell. He fires it home. And he's got a goal himself. To put the cherry on top of the cake, the manager comes on and he grabs himself a goal. Let's have a look at it again on the replay. Cornell, who's been involved in pretty much every attacking phase in this game. A possible handball there, but of course the ball does go in the back of the net, so it's got to be given. But 90 minutes played, and this man of the match could have gone to Cornell very easily, but it's going to have to go to Maggie. The work he's been doing on and off the ball is second to none. He's made this game 50 times easier for the team. A one-man machine at the moment in this game, and I mean, that goal he scored is a possible goal of the season shout, to be honest. And the ref will blow the whistle there, and what a game from the boys. 8-1 win in the league. That's going to help with the goal difference for sure. For sure, but it's 3 points collected, and that's what really matters. What a performance.